Here's how to be a terrible graphic designer in 10 simple steps. Step number 1. Procrastinate as much as possible. You want to wait until the deadline is breathing down your neck until you even think about starting, because your best work is always done at the very last minute. Your finest designs come from a cocktail of panic and caffeine. And add a bonus point for an all-nighter, it makes the most erratic designs. Step 2, you're going to need the right software. For the industry standard, and if you have the $700 a year, I would go for Adobe. It really is the best at crashing and losing all of your work. Okay, so now that you're designing, step 3 is to be inconsistent. You want to make sure you keep your clients on their toes. Take as much crap and throw it on the artboard as possible, and then call it maximalism. Just trust me on that one, it works every time. Step 4. You want to use tried and true fonts. Try ones like Papyrus. If it's good enough for a blockbuster like Avatar, then it's probably good enough for your mom's knitting club. Step number 5, design just for looks. You don't want this to be practical. You don't want to solve some sort of problem. You want this to get likes on Instagram. Remember that. Step number 6, use templates for everything. Let's face it, why would you design something when you could just use a template instead? Then you need to claim it's completely original and make sure that you do not purchase any licensing. This also works great for logos too, because you can just steal a groovy typography off of somewhere and then claim it to be a logo without actually having to change anything. Step 7. Ignore your audience. You should design something that looks good to you and really to you only. If your audience doesn't get it, if they don't see your vision or your taste, then that's their problem. Make sure that you think it looks alright and then move on to the next project. Step 8, never save your work. Pro tip, this also means you don't have to deal with revisions from clients. Step 9, take feedback personally. Once you finish your design, you want to share it with the client as some sort of compressed JPEG and ask them what they think of it. And a no from a client should absolutely devastate you, and you probably should just quit altogether. The last step, just use AI. Use ChatGPT. Let's be honest, ChatGPT could probably do this better than you, so just get it to make the design and then you can get back to the things that matter in life, like playing Fortnite. If you just follow these steps, I can guarantee you'll become a terrible designer. Good luck and subscribe for more design tips.